a.m. No, it's 6:30. And I'm making eggs. Because I'm a hungry girl. I'm making eggs. Do I have to go to work today? No, because I'm on maternity leave. So, why am I up? Because I'm starving. My fiance goes to work sometimes at 5 a.m. and I've been awake since he left for work because I'm so hungry. So I'm making eggs, and I'm also gonna make a decaf coffee, and then I'm gonna sit in front of that TV and watch TV for a little bit. And yeah, welcome to the week in my life on maternity leave, I guess, because I don't have work. So it's the strangest feeling to not have to like open my email, not have to check my work phone, not have to do a plethora of things. But I'm gonna do these eggs and I'll chat with you. I've been trying to pick something on YouTube and I need to just pick something because I'm about to die. I'm so hungry. I just don't know what to pick. I need to finish editing a vlog, so I'm gonna do that. I'll catch up later. I can't let I vlog on my phone, so I need to use that for other things. And I also don't want the battery to just die like a psycho, so. See you later. We'll catch up. Also, that egg and yogurt combo really hit the spot. Coffee's not coffeeing, but it's also decaf, and I have to remind myself of that all the time. And it's just, I also didn't add the extra creamy. I'm also getting a pimple over here, and it's like really bothering me. Yeah, it needs a little more something. I'm gonna put my dishes away. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna watch people's vlogs. I'll catch up later. It's, you know, we're chatting before 7 a.m. so just give me a minute to warm up, okay? Just finished editing that vlog. It was mostly all done. I just needed to do a couple things on Canva. I still need to do something on Canva. I'm really terrible at making thumbnails, so no idea what I'm gonna do about that. But I'm gonna sit and watch some YouTube and plan out. I think I'm gonna film a couple videos today, or like some TikToks or something, because, you know, that's the grind, baby. I'm just gonna be really real about that, because like, I feel like nobody talks about that stuff, and like people talk about it like when they're already like successful at doing it. I'm a newbie. I'm just trying to see what works, and also just like want to, you know, share my life and, you know, hope that something in my life, you know, makes you feel like you're not alone in yours. Because ultimately we're supposed to be living this life together. I literally read this thing where Or someone sent me something the other day on Instagram that was like, we were meant to have the capacity for like 150 people in our life. And the fact that we have way more than that is insane. So, you know, if you feel like you only have the capacity for like 10 people, that's okay. I don't think you're supposed to have the capacity for as many people as you possibly do at this point, especially with social media. So, you know, whatever makes you feel better. I just want to make people feel better about that, I guess is what I'm saying. But anyway, my arm is hurting, so my tripod's over there. Thank God I found it. But I'm gonna brainstorm some video ideas, and I really would like to read today also, because that is ultimately also a goal, is to just read as much as freaking possible. So waiting for this vlog to export. I'm gonna work on some, I think I need to start just doing everything on Canva, to be honest with you, and then we'll go from, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos too. So I fell asleep. I fell asleep for a long time. I think I fell asleep around 8, and it is 10:30. I guess that's part of being pregnant. I've decided that I'm going to, well, I already decided earlier this is what I was gonna do, and then I fell asleep. I'm gonna go drop off some letters at the post office, and then I'm going to go to TJ Maxx to walk around a little bit, and then I'm gonna go get a chicken Caesar wrap from Mendocino Farms because that sounds really freaking good. Or I'm gonna go get carnitas fries from Del Taco. I want them both, but I don't know which one I'm actually gonna do. I need to fill up my water. I literally am so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. And I'm not like looking to get anything at TJ Maxx. I just want to walk around to see what they have. If I find something cool, I find something cool. My goal is maybe to find something book related or baby related, obviously, because I'm having a baby. So, you know what's crazy is like, I just thought about this right now, like how tired I was at like 8 and decided to take a nap. When I was working, I would just have to like power through and keep working. That to me is just so crazy. Like that concept is unreal. That you just keep working even though you're growing a baby and your body's exhausted. You just have to keep going. That's so insane. I think the baby has, I kept thinking that it was the baby playing with the umbilical cord, but I looked it up, and if it's like a pulsating, if they say it's him having hiccups, which is super normal. It's very rhythmic. So I'm gonna go do all that stuff. I am a little hungry right now, so I might need a little snack before I go. And I really want either a Diet Coke or a Dr. Pepper. I haven't really decided which one yet. But luckily by TJ Maxx, there's a McDonald's, and I can get one of those before I go into the TJ Maxx. So I'm gonna do all of that stuff now. That sounds like a plan, and I will do my best to like bring you with me. I've been having this issue with shoes lately because my feet are swelling, and at the end of the night my fiance is being the kindest person ever and is like doing these feet massage things that really help, but you know, walking around during the day doesn't super help. I need to figure out what shoes I'm gonna wear. The other thing is my feet are just so sweaty right now. Like, that's not normal for me. My feet don't normally, actually, I take that back. They don't, look, it's been hot here, and I'm not really like used to that yet. Cause even though I used to live here, I'm not really used to the heat yet. Cause I haven't like lived here in like 10 years, 10 plus years. how old am I? Oh my gosh, it's been like 15 years since I've lived here. So crazy. Gonna go to TJ Maxx, go to the post office, do some stuff. I am in sweatpants and it is 84 degrees outside, but I'm comfortable and I don't really want to change. So I'm just gonna rely on air conditioning to help me today. Anyway, I'm gonna finish putting an address on one of these envelopes and then I'll see you in the car or something. I'm sitting in my car, air conditioning is on and it's not gonna turn off because it's hot and I'm pregnant. But went to TJ Maxx and Home Goods and I'll show you all the things that I got. I just placed an order at Red Robin for a chicken Caesar wrap with fries and I'm with a side of ranch and I'm really freaking excited. I also got a Diet Coke from McDonald's before TJ Maxx. But I didn't get a ton of Home Goods because they didn't really have what I was looking for. But look, I'm proud of myself. I did not buy a water bottle. I had 2 water bottles in my hand at different points and I never even brought them to the register. So I'm very proud of myself. I have a problem with that. But I'll show you what I got from TJ Maxx. I got some stuff for me, stuff for my guy, stuff for my friends or my sister and my brother's kids. So I'll show you everything, but I really need to go get this wrap because I'm starving. I haven't eaten since those eggs and that yogurt at like 7 a.m. So we're starving over here. Me and baby are so hungry. So I'm gonna pop in, grab this stuff, and then I'll head home and show you guys what we got. All right, I'm gonna do a reveal of what this chicken Caesar wrap looks like. Because I've never ordered a chicken Caesar wrap from Red Robin in my life. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, some of it's falling out, but that's okay. We can forgive. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm craving. Gotta see if the fries are good. Look, I know they are, but bad. Almost just dropped it. Wow. It's crazy how something so simple, like a chicken Caesar wrap and French fries in pregnancy, just can change your whole mood. Not that I was in a bad mood, wow, this is good. I'm gonna eat this, watch something, and then I'll show you all the things I got from TJ Maxx because I need to eat first. That's priority number 1. Some of this stuff is not like the most exciting, but sorry, I need to adjust. Ugh, I also spilled ranch. Look, that wrap was so good. It really hit the spot. If I wasn't starving, would I still think it was a 10 out of 10? Perhaps. But look, I love a chicken Caesar wrap and it was so good. And the chicken was warm and hot, which I like. I like when, you know, they cook the chicken and it's not just like cold chicken. That's what I was looking for. And I got it. I got exactly what I wanted. So anyway, let me show you some of the items that I've acquired from, I'll do Home Goods first because I did go to 2 separate stores. First, I got this for our bathroom. So we have 1 trash can in like our sink area, but we need one for the regular area and it has a little. So I'm thinking maybe this one will actually go under the sink and then the other one can go just like in the bathroom because this one will be for like maybe all the baby diapers too. And that was probably my guess. 17 bucks. And I also got these from Home Goods. I don't know if my fiance has ever had these before. I'm gonna put them in the fridge and he's gonna try one when he comes home because these are so freaking good. We used to have, at one of my jobs previously, I used to have this Australian couple that would come in all the time. And they were hilarious, and they would bring us like a whole box of Tim Tams, and they're just so good. So I got them because they were there for $4. So all right, now we're moving on to TJ Maxx. I got this little container thing. I think I showed you earlier that I washed all the pacifiers, so I'm just gonna clean this and put all the clean pacifiers in here, and then just store this underneath the in the cabinet. I'm gonna store this in the cabinet. That's the goal. So I'm gonna wash that. That's for baby storage. Oh, another snacky item. I got these sour sharks. They just looked really good. Let's just try one right now. I've been really into like sour candy. That's like the main sweet, other than ice cream, that I eat during my pregnancy is sour candy. So let's see. Ooh, they're super squishy. That's good. And those are sour. Wow. I don't think my fiance is gonna eat a ton of these because he doesn't do a ton of sour, but yeah, those are really freaking good. They're like lemon, but blue raspberry. Yum. Wow. So my niece and my nephew have been swimming a lot, and they don't really like know how to swim yet. So I got this one for my niece, and I got this one for my nephew. This one is more for like younger kids, and then this one is more for the older kids. So I got these for them. I also got this biotin and collagen shampoo, and this like anti-frizz and shiny conditioner. So my fiance really lathers himself up with that shampoo and conditioner, so we go through it pretty quick. So I got big ones for both of us. These last two items are really only for me. I have been actually looking for these for a while and didn't want to pay full price, so I'm glad I found them at TJ Maxx. These are the Crocs sandals. Also, like, shoes are just like hard right now for me because of my swelling in my feet, so that's fun. But these are really cute. And then last but not least, I've been looking for a pair of white sneakers that are like comfortable for just like walking and stuff like that. So I got a pair of these Reebok cutie little shoes. These are the most expensive item that I bought. If I hadn't bought these, I wouldn't have spent as much, but it says compare it's $60 and I got them for $40. So I would consider that to be a steal. These are really stinking cute, and I'm just really hoping that they actually fit me because I didn't try them on. I'm gonna try it on right now. Let's see. Oh, God dang, this big belly. Oh yeah, and the socks, they should be fine. I'm gonna brainstorm some short form content right now. I'm going to organize some of this stuff and call it a day. Well, I'm gonna read a little bit too today. I would really like to. My fiance is off work soon, so that's nice. He goes to work so early that he's off early, which again is nice. So I'm going to put this stuff away and then maybe lay down, watch a movie, read, literally do whatever I want, because it's like, it's so weird to like, it feels like a Saturday, but like I know it's Monday, you know what I mean? Good morning. It is 9:20 and I'm like just getting up for the day. I did wake up at 5, or around 5 when my fiance left for work. And I was up for like 20-30 minutes, I would say, and then went back to sleep. I didn't actually stay up. Why am I getting a call? I feel like lately I've just been getting call after call after call. It's really weird. I don't know what to do about it. It's really obnoxious. And I'm done with it. Right now I'm going to eat my muffin and put on some YouTube. I do have a doctor's appointment that I need to leave for in like just over an hour. Let's say an hour and 20. I gotta leave for my doctor's appointment. And then, I don't know why I'm talking so quiet. I think I'm just tired. There's no one here, it's just me. Gotta go to the doctor and just do their 36-week checkup, which I have heard some interesting tales about this on TikTok, so we'll see if it lives up to that. I guess they do like a swab and may or may not do a cervical check. I don't know, but whatever. And then I'm gonna bring, my guy forgot his headphones for when he goes to the gym after work, so I'm gonna go bring those to him. And then, yeah, I'm literally just gonna chill. I do have some laundry I'd like to do. There's just a couple like little things I'd like to do around the house today, but nothing crazy. And I really would like to read. I picked up, again, look, I'm in the middle of like 10 books right now, and I was reading Legacy of Ash last night by Matt Walsh, I think. And I think I might have to just like pause that one and maybe restart it at some point. I'm only like 50 or 60 pages in, and it's just feeling like super, super political. And they're like really war heavy. Like it feels like we're in a war room and they're like going over their battle plan, and I like don't know the world enough to understand what they're talking about, and I just don't really get it. So I think I just need to pause that one and put that one to the side and focus on other books. I do want to read some chunky books, but I think I might try a classic instead of doing Legacy of Ash. But I did also pick up Back with the Poppy War, because I really want to finish this book, and I really do like this book. It's honestly taken me a really long time to start that book, and part of it's just because I get so distracted by all these other books. Every time I'm sitting down and doing something, I'm just getting phone calls like all day long, and because I film on my phone, it's just annoying. Look, I know some people call out of care and they love you, but the spam calls are so freaking annoying. I just can't handle it. So I was talking about Poppy War, and I really do enjoy the book. I like it. I just get distracted by shiny bright things, and that brings me to the other book that I'm currently in the middle of, which I guess I'm not in the middle, but I'm reading it, is A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. I'm kind of done with like typical romances, and I'm really interested in that book. I think I'm also in the middle of Caraval. I remember exactly where I left off in that book. I think I just get so like nervous that the book's either going to be one of the best books I've ever read and I stop reading it because I don't want to experience that yet, or I'm nervous that it's not going to live up to what's already happened, and then it'll be frustrating. So I don't know. I'm a very frustrating reader, to be honest with you. I'm a very mood reader. I'm in the middle. Let's see, how many books am I really in the middle of right now? So if we set Legacy of Ash to the side, I'm still on book number 2 for Crescent City. I'm in the middle of Game of Thrones. These two, Love Letter to Whiskey and Poppy War. I'm also in the middle of One Golden Summer. And I know I'm forgetting a book. I just can't remember. I honestly like think I should just try to plow through One Golden Summer and finish it. I mean, I think it's gonna be a 3-star for me. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, do I finish it? Do I not? I don't know. But I think I will. I think I'll just plop down and power through it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna eat my muffin, chill, and maybe splash some water on my face or do some under eye patches because, man, I look rough. Honestly, waking up 100 billion times in the night to go pee, though, is exhausting. Especially when you do a majority of that before like 3 a.m. Like you wake up, I don't know, 7 to 8 times. I mean, I think it's more like 5 or 6 times, but it feels like about 10 times. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm in my car. I went to my doctor's appointment. That strep test is a freaking joke. I mean, look, it's not a joke because I know it'll protect the baby during delivery, but also I wish that they would like give you more of a heads up of like what it's about. So there's someone who just pulled up right in front of me and I'm really self-conscious right now. I am in the Target parking lot. I am kind of just gonna aimlessly wander. I think I might try and pick up a book while I'm here. And then I need to get something to eat for lunch. And the only things that sound good to me right now are Chipotle and McDonald's. So one of those will be the winner for lunch today. But anyway, I'm at Target and I want to get a book. And I think that's it. Oh, let me just get situated because I'm pregnant and I just want to chill. Literally just want to chill. Okay. This is not the most flattering angle, but you know what? I just need a minute. Okay. I am currently just chilling at home. I am using this new microphone. I think it might be one of the best quality microphones for the budget, you know? So we're trying it out, and if it turns out to be absolute garbage, then it turns out to be garbage, but I didn't pay a lot of money for it, so, and it was on discount. And it has a noise cancellation option. So that's what we're doing, okay? We're doing it. We're using what we have. Actually, that's not true because I had to buy this. So I'm using what I now have. Okay. I'm like sitting here looking at all my books, just chilling in the middle of the day on a freaking Tuesday because I'm on maternity leave. And let me tell you, being on maternity leave is so strange. I don't want like baby stuff to be the only thing I talk about because this is a books and coffee channel, but it's just the reality of what I'm living in right now. I've never been pregnant before. I've never had a child before. So all of this is just very new to me and I'm experiencing these things for the very first time. And I think it's valid that I just want to talk about it sometimes. So sleep is rough. I think I talked about that earlier. Sleep is so hard right now. And that's okay. It just is what it is. And I know people are like, oh, just wait, it'll be even harder. I'm like, okay. Bring it the frick on, dude. Like, what I can't do anything about it. I can't change that. You know? So, okay, cool. Bring it on then. So, also, it's Big Brother time. So I've been watching Big Brother and I'm one of those weirdos who will put the live feeds on because it's interesting. And especially like in the beginning when you're trying to like figure out who's who's, you know, in their different cliques and who's starting to try to make alliances and stuff like that. It is fun. But this group is very interesting. They did bring 2 people from Survivor. So you have Rick Devens and Dee. Dee won her season of Survivor, her first season of Survivor. I didn't watch her season, so I have no idea how she plays. But I do remember Rick Devens' season because his season was a little bit controversial because it was one of those like jury buyback type situations where people who you thought were out or were on the jury or whatever had an opportunity to come back in, and it was like top 3 or something, maybe top 4, and this guy Chris beat Devens in like a fire making competition to make it to the top 2 to prove that he earned it or whatever, and that guy ended up winning the season. But if Devens hadn't lost that, I think he probably would have won that season, which is very interesting. So he's always trying to win the next season. But every time I watch shows like Big Brother or Survivor, I'm like so delusional that I think I would win. At least in my head. And then when I start like really thinking about it, I'm like, would I? I don't know. I think it depends on the dynamic of the group because you have to be kind of like malleable. You have to be able to adapt. I think there's certain juries that like really take offense to mixing personal with like the game, and then there's other groups that don't really care about that. So it really just depends on like the vibe of the people you got going on. So that's what makes these games so interesting, is that like one year people really care about, well, you made a personal connection with me and you lied to me, blah 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 blah, and then the next year they're like, dude, gameplay, bravo. It just depends, which is so interesting. But anyway, the live feeds are on right now. I have the volume really low. They're all just chilling in the pool, which is like boring. Gameplay, let's go. I think it's because like it's Tuesday, so if you don't watch Big Brother, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But the way they do this, because I've watched so many freaking seasons, is you have your Thursday show, which is typically your eviction day. You vote someone out. It's like Survivor where you vote somebody out. But there's only a limited amount of people that you're allowed to vote. So usually it's 2 or 3 people that are up for nominations or up on the block. And those are the only people that can be voted out. So this week was the first week of gameplay. So the people, they went into the house, they had their first competition to see who's going to be the head of household. And then the person who is the head of household, they pick people to be up on the block for eviction. Then after that, those 2 to 3 people who are up on the block, they play in a competition called the Power of Veto with the HOH. And then 2 to 3 other people, 6 people maximum usually play in the Power of Veto. And then whoever wins that can either take someone off the block or leave it as is. And spoiler, because I check spoilers, someone who's nominated on the block this week, she won the Power of Veto, so she took herself off, and then that meant that the HOH had to put one more person up there. There's 3 people still on the block, and I think there's one more competition where those 3 people that are still up on the block compete, and whoever wins that competition is not on the block anymore. And then that means there's only 2 people on the block left, and those 2 people are the ones that are voted on by the rest of the house. And then in the event of a tie, usually the head of household breaks the tie. But I haven't seen a tie in a really long time. I also didn't like diligently watch last season. I think I watched like the first few weeks maybe, and then after that I didn't watch anymore. I love how I just explained the entire game of Big Brother to you. Can you tell I know it and I like it and I watch it? Reality TV is my jam. I'm just hanging out. I'm gonna probably pick up a book here or take a nap. Those are my options. I would really like to, I think I was talking about this earlier, I really want to finish a book. I feel like I've started like 100 and I just need to like start finishing books, because I can't be in the middle of like 8 books. That's just like too much. So maybe I'll go grab one of the books that I'm in the middle of right now, and I'm just going to speed read through the end just to finish it. But then I contemplate whether I want to like not finish it and just DNF it. I don't know. Too many decisions right now. I'm gonna chill. I've been talking for way too long, so I'll catch up later. It's 8:41 and it is already 84 degrees outside. Apparently today is supposed to be very hot, which is not good for me because I'm pregnant. I was trying to pick out a mug as quietly as possible. It's really difficult to do that sometimes, but let's just use my Waffle House mug. Why not? I just want this coffee. She's ready. All right. If this coffee's not good, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. This is what I was craving. That's it. I'm in the phase of pregnancy where I literally have to sit all the time, so I'm gonna go sit. I'll see y'all in a bit. Good morning. I'm in the same spot that I seem to always be in. It's either on my couch or in my car. But oh my gosh, I like totally forgot what I was gonna say. I've been vlogging this week and I don't think I took any videos yesterday when we went to the beach, which was actually really fun. I think I got a little bit of color for me, just to be clear, for me. But oh my gosh, I'm like blanking on what I was gonna say. That's pregnancy, I guess, just blanking. I feel like everything that I'm experiencing right now, whether it's brain farts, whether it's excessive burping, whether it is sleeping like in weird times, I'm just blaming pregnancy for everything, and I think that's rightfully done. I just have a decaf coffee. This is the Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach, Florida. If you ever have a chance to go, I highly recommend. The merch store is awesome. It's free to go to the actual like viewing center, and then you pay for the merch, obviously. In case that wasn't clear. My brain, I feel like everything is just smushed. Like everything just feels like I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm just here existing. I'm sleeping. I've never been in this type of situation before where like I don't really have any responsibilities other than just to like monitor fetal movement and like rest. Like it's weird. I'm very confused as to how I need to operate. I don't really have like a direction. I keep making like to-do lists for myself because that's just the type of person that I am. Okay, I've been reading a good amount. I keep playing with my hair because I'm anxious, sorry. I've been reading a lot and I finished One Golden Summer yesterday. I'm in the middle of, like 7 or 8 books right now. So I'm trying to finish the books that I'm currently in the middle of so that I can start new books without feeling guilty for not having finished the ones that I'm currently reading. I did decide to DNF. Well, not DNF. I'm pausing Legacy of Ash, and I'm also pausing War and Peace because I do want to be able to read that at some point. And I have started it a few times and it's good. I just, I can't start that or read that when I'm in the middle of like 7 or 8 other books. I feel like that's just too much. I feel like I've just been in the middle of the same books. So I really am trying to be better about, like I've been in the middle of the same books, I think since January, February of this year, and it is July. So look, we need to get a move on. We need to get through those freaking books. We need to finish them. And if I'm not going to finish it, I'm just going to DNF. I think I decided a couple weeks ago to DNF a couple books. And I have decided I started Legacy of Ash and I do like it, but I just need to pause it. I can't do that and Game of Thrones at the same time. So I paused Legacy of Ash in favor of Game of Thrones. I am also in the middle of The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I'm currently on page 77, 76. And I do really enjoy this book. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is very enjoyable. And I think when something gives me vibes of like, this is gonna be one of my favorite books possibly, I get really, really nervous and I don't want it to end. So I read it like so freaking slow. And I need to just get over that because I have so many books that I'm looking at that I have not read that I really want to read. And this whole mentality of like saving books needs to just stop. I need to just read them. So I'm in the middle of The Poppy War. Well, I'm reading The Poppy War and I do really, really enjoy it. And then I'm also in the middle of A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. I'm also in the middle of Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm also in the middle of House of Sky and Breath, the second Crescent City book by Sarah J. Maas. I also am in the middle of, there's one more that I think I'm forgetting. Game of Thrones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm missing one or two. I don't know. But my goal for today is to get a really good chunk of Poppy War read. I was reading it yesterday and just really enjoying it. But I'm getting really distracted in my maternity time because I really love TV and I'm getting so distracted by TV. And I get distracted by being tired, so I just like sleep sometimes. And even though I have these huge bags under my eyes, and I feel like I'm not resting enough, I am still sleeping, so I don't know what to do. But I just don't, like, I sleep for like an hour at a time, and then I wake up and I pee, and then I go back to sleep, and then I sleep for 45 minutes or an hour, and then I get up and I pee. And you know, this is like a vlog, but it's also like I need to read. So I also am like really struggling to think of like short form content. Like I have no idea. Like I genuinely have no ideas. I don't want to steal people's ideas. Maybe I should just be inspired and then like go from there. But I just genuinely like, I don't think I'm that creative when it comes to like content stuff. Like when it comes to writing, like I think I'm pretty creative, but when it comes to short form content, I don't freaking know. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do my best and go from there. But I would like to read a little bit. I do have YouTube videos on, so I may or may not actually read that much today. But we'll see. Good morning. It's Friday. 37 weeks pregnant today. I made myself a breakfast English muffin sandwich, which needs a little bit of sauce. I also made a little coffee this morning with some banana bread creamer and just a hint of maple brown, what is it? The shaken brown sugar shaken espresso oat milk creamer from Starbucks. I woke up at 4 a.m. today and then went back to sleep around 6:45 and then woke up again around 9:30, which is why it is 10:16. So just one of those days. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's been like this whole, I've done this whole week, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday really. So thanks for watching. I might vlog over the weekend. I'm not sure.